Hi, I'm Nicole. I am the founder and CEO of Sun Soap here on the Gold Coast in Queensland, and I run a small business making soap, shampoo, and all that good stuff. And today we're doing another studio vlog. You're gonna think that I'm crazy. It is currently, 15th of June, I think it is, something around that. We're mid-June. And I'm thinking about what I'm going to do for Christmas. It's really not that far away. We are less than 6 months away now from when I want to start having Christmas items available. So I'm going to start selling Christmas items, I would say probably start of November, I would say, probably straight after the Halloween weekend. And so I'm going to be trying a few different little soaps. And one that I'm going to work on today is going to be a candy cane soap. So we're going to have layers of red and white. I'll pop in a little picture of some inspiration I gathered online. It's going to look pretty cute. The fragrance that I got was a peppermint candy cane fragrance from Heirloom Body Care. Is it Heirloom Body Care? Let me check. Yes, yes, Heirloom Body Care here in Oz. When I decanted it, it is a very soft peppermint compared to peppermint essential oil. So I'm hoping that it will go nicely in a soap. But I've never worked with the fragrance before. So let's go on the journey of trying to make this soap. Wish me luck. Okay, so we have almost everything set up to make the candy cane soap. I've just melted my hard oils. They're at 44 degrees, but that's going to come right down when I add my olive oil and almond oil mix. So just add that one in. All right, beautiful. So I've got my oils in there. What temperature are we on now? 32. That's beautiful because my lye water is at about 36 degrees. So, all right, before I get this started, I want to just quickly add into my pitchers I'm going to be pouring from. So these two are going to have some Imperial Red neon pigment. Oh my gosh, that's so red. That's going to be so great. And what do I need? I need a teaspoon of this one. Actually, you know what? I'll do the teaspoon of titanium dioxide first. Where's my titanium dioxide mix? I think I'm doing 2 of these. And then in this one, we'll do a teaspoon of this neon red. Actually, I might do less than a teaspoon, just under a teaspoon. All right, so I've got my colors ready to go. I'm gonna do a teaspoon of colloidal oatmeal and we'll do a teaspoon of white kaolin clay as well. Just going to give that a mix. Once I add the lye solution, I'm going to blitz this, and then we'll empty this whole container into our 2 with the colors. I might actually, before we get going on this one, I'm actually just going to put a real tiny bit of sweet almond oil just into this with the red, and just mix that around just so the pigment can go through the mixture and we're not going to be left with little dots. Oh my gosh, that color is so beautifully red. Oh wow, that is beautifully red. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, cool. So we've got those two. Okay, let's add our lye solution. I've already got the titanium dioxide into the lye solution. So let's get blitzing. But I'm only going to do it to a thin trace because I don't want the batter to seize on me. So let's see how we go. This batter should be okay. This batter is really nice actually to get a thin, liquidy, sort of a very thin trace, but I don't know how it's going to work with the fragrance oil. That's the thing I'm a little bit nervous about, but hey, it's all learning, and you know what? It'll turn out to be great soap anyway. Even if the mixture does seize a little. Okay, I'm just gonna do that because that's looking pretty good, and I'm gonna give it another tiny little blitz when it's in with the color, and then we'll spoon through our fragrance oil. All right, let's spoon this out. We'll get a half-half going. Let's blitz this a little bit with our colors, and then we'll put in the fragrance. I do hope this turns out to be a candy cane, or at least the colors of it, I mean, like in the pattern. Just got to put our fragrance in now. This one's getting a little thick with the color. So where's my mold? Here's my mold ready to go, because I think we're going to have to act quickly. That looks like it's behaving itself. Hopefully we should be all good. That looks fine so far. Oh, it's really thin. Okay, that's fine. You know what? This might be good for something like a kaleidoscope. All right, that's well mixed. Let's start with our... Yeah, I can feel this one's gonna get a bit thicker. All right, let's begin. Which would be better, this way maybe? No, let's start with this way. Yeah, and then you'll be able to see what's going on. I'm gonna do this with my left hand and hope that it works. Look at that. Oh, fantastic. All right, I'm just gonna give it a little tap. Beautiful. Now I've got the big question of what do I want to do to the top? Do I want to leave it like this? Or do I want a pretty pattern? I think I might, you know what, because it's a candy cane, I think I'm just gonna leave it like this. It's a candy cane soap, so yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna spritz it with a little bit of isopropyl alcohol just to stop any soda ash that might develop. Oh shoot, I forgot. I'm gonna put my glitter on top. Let's do the glitter first. And for this, actually, I'm gonna take my gloves off. All right, beautiful. I forgot about our glitter. Okay, so I just want like the tiniest amount. Just want the tiniest amount. Oh, that looks cool. And this glitter is, what is it? Crimson holographic glitter. Okay, and let's just grab a little bit of the isopropyl alcohol, just spray that on, and voila. Looks nice, yeah. Okay, 24-hour check-in for our soap. It looks a little pink rather than red, but I still think it'll be beautiful. I'm gonna wait maybe another couple of days and then I'll cut this bad boy. Okay, it's a couple of days later and my soap is nice and hard, ready to go. Obviously the red has turned a little pink, which I didn't really want, but I think it'll still look fine as candy cane. So I'm gonna cut this and we'll see how it looks on the inside. It should look pretty nice. Oh, it's a little soft still. Wow, it's still a little soft. That's incredible considering I left this to cure for, I left this to dry in the mold for what, 3 days? 4 days? Wow, okay. That's all right. It'll be fine because we'll clean that up when we go to sell it. All right, let's get to cutting. Oh, wow. Imagine if that was red. That's pretty cool though. Yeah, you know what? I'd say this is pretty successful. There's a cute little top with some red sparkle. I think that obviously I'd rather it be red, but I think that the fact that it's pink is not really detracting from the candy cane aesthetic. So it smells really nice as well. Oh, wow. That is very cool. So overall, I think the candy cane soap for Christmas doesn't look too bad. It's all very different. Each bar is very unique and really pretty. Thank you for joining me for this studio vlog. I hope you found it entertaining and a little bit informative, seeing the process and a little bit of planning that I'm having to do for Christmas. I think the candy cane soap turned out really nicely, and honestly I can't wait to see what my customers think of it. Don't forget, if you would like to buy your soap, you can do so at my website, sunsoapau.square.site, and follow me on all socials including YouTube to see what's coming up next. Thanks everyone, bye.